What's going on, guys? I know what you're thinking. What the f are you up to now, do you agree? And there's no way those javelins hit anything, right? Alright, so I just got lucky, right? Well, not really. Allow me to explain. There's a concept used in a lot of competitive shooters that some of you might have heard of before called set nades. The idea is to accurately and consistently throw a grenade to a strategic location from a position of distance and safety. You see it used a lot in games like Counter-Strike, Call of Duty before it got and Battlefield, also before it got So I thought, could this be applied in Mordhau? And the answer is yes. Obviously a javelin is not as effective as a grenade, but using a combination of map objects and visual references in order to be able to consistently stand in the same spot and look at the same place, you can in fact consistently land throws in strategic spots from a position of safety. So here's how to do it and what it looks like. Alright, before we do this, if you do want to replicate these, you may or may not need to have your field of view set to the same value as mine in order to use the same visual references. You can change this in the video settings. I have mine set at 90 because it gives you a good view of your surroundings without having too much of a fisheye effect. So first up we have the very popular central door on Feitoria, and in order to do this you're going to have to come to the back of the blue spawn at the docks. Specifically you're looking to stand over here behind this barrel, and if you walk into the wall here until you're locked in at this back post, you'll know you're in the right spot. Next you're going to align your horizontal view on the left edge of this wooden beam on the house. Simply look up as high as you can and throw. If somebody is unfortunate enough to be walking through that door, it's going to look something like this. Next up we have the ballista on Grad, and in order to do this one you're going to have to come to this back wall over here. Specifically you're looking for this rock here, and you're going to walk into the wall until you're wedged between it and the rock. Next you're going to align your horizontal axis just off to the left of the beam on that little house over there, and your vertical axis in line with the beam on that scaffold up there. So the sweet spot is where those 2 points meet up here, and if all goes well it might look something like this. Next we have the Feitoria Ballista. In order to do this one, you're going to have to come to this little barricade here, and you're going to walk into the left corner. Your horizontal reference is the left corner of this middle plank, and your vertical reference is just above the right corner. These 2 points meet up here. If you do this correctly, it's going to look something like this. And finally we have this very popular ladder on Feitoria. In order to do this one, you're going to have to come up to this little platform here, and then into this corner here. Your horizontal reference is the wooden panel on that tower over there, and the vertical reference is the top of the flag. You do need to walk forward a little bit to get some more distance, but how far you walk forward isn't too important. If you do this correctly, it's going to look a little bit like this. Well boys, that concludes today's lesson. I'm sorry that this video hasn't been as long or as funny as my usual content, but we're in a total lockdown here in Scotland and my boredom drove me to try something a bit different. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, stay safe out there and I'll see you soon. Dear Gree out.